Hi, everybody. So we have Freedom home, and I'm going to bring her up so you guys can see her. I need to milk her. And anyway, I'm so excited that she's here. I'm going to go grab some feed, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. Let's go grab her some feed. We're going to grab Freedom some feed. Get her all ready to milk. We're going to have to throw the milk out because when they did her biopsy yesterday, they did her biopsy yesterday. They had to give her some pain medicine, and so we have to throw the milk out for tonight, and then tomorrow we can hold on to the milk. So I'm going to get some feed right here out of the feed. And hey, Britton Farms, hello, hello. I'm grabbing some feed for Freedom. All right, I got a bucket of feed. I'm going to grab some hay for her, get that all up at the milk and staunching because I'm going to start milking her first. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Rachel. Sorry, I'm scrolling to see who else here. All right, and there's Miss Freedom. She's in her isolation pen. So we got to bring her home. They want to keep her isolated until some of her tests come back. Hi, Homesteading Pastor. Hello, hello. So we're super excited to have her home. Hi, Barb. We just got her home, got her in the pen. We do have to keep her separated from Freeman, and you can hear him crying in the background. But she's home. There's a spot on her side that you can see where her incision is, where they took her liver biopsy. So we're waiting to hear back on the toxicology report for her blood and for her liver biopsy. So she is corralled for more than one reason. They did run some tests for Johne's and for bovine leukemia virus, which they don't think she has, but she does definitely have something going on with her liver. And so they're waiting on the results from the toxicology and from the liver biopsies to tell us what they think's going on with her. But she is worlds better, guys. Worlds better. And we're so excited to have her home. I'm just like super excited. So we just got her home. Just got her home. And our very dear friend, Mr. Paul, he drove her up because I don't have a hitch on my truck and Gary's truck still broke down. He came and got her and drove her to the animal hospital in Emporia when we had to go. Yes, Willis Dockery, we are hoping that she's going to be okay. She seems to be way better, and they said we couldn't do any more for her than they were already doing. Basically, she got better on her own. They really didn't have to do anything for her when we got her up there. We went to Emporia Veterinary Hospital, and Dr. Oh, I lost his name. Anyway, the doctor that saw her there, he thought she had a twisted gut. And I'm trying to stay where you can see her too. He thought she had a twisted gut. So he sent us to K-State. And they examined her at K-State at the emergency in the animal hospital there. And she did not have a twisted gut, but they knew something was wrong. She'd pull, if you guys can see, she's looking better. She'd pulled down really hard. She'd lost a lot of weight. And she's looking great compared to what she looked like Monday when we took her in. And she's eating the tree limbs. But I'm gonna get her some feed, get it in her milking stanchion. That's another surprise you guys are gonna get to see. Gary built me a milking stanchion last Friday while I went to Topeka to take my camera up to the camera shop, and I haven't had, with her being sick and everything going on, I have not filmed it. So you guys are gonna get a sneak peek of that too. Hi Lori, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, everybody. If I didn't say your name coming in, hi. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Yeah, she's pretty excited to be home. We have her in the isolation pen for 2 reasons. One, in case she has something contagious, which they don't think, but just in case. 2, because her milk still has residue from the basically it's ibuprofen, cattle ibuprofen that they gave her. And yesterday, that'll be in her milk. That'll be in her milk tonight, but it should be cleared out tomorrow morning. Tonight's is just we're past the hours for that to be coming out of her system, but we're going to go ahead and dump the milk tonight. And Freeman is to be isolated from her until they get those tests back. I don't know. He's her calf. If she had anything contagious, he'd already have it, but they want us to keep her isolated. So that's what we're going to do. And also, they want to wait till the toxicology comes back and make sure that there isn't something here that was making her sick. So, yeah, I'm going to get that feed and get that done. And hey, Ed, you're just coming in. Freedom made it home. We're so excited. We just got her home from the hospital. If y'all are coming in, I'm going to get her feed and stuff, and we're going to milk her. I'm going to have to, when I go to milk her, I'm going to either end the stream or you guys can just watch me milk her. But we'll see. I'm going to grab some hay real quick. So when I milk Freedom, she gets 9 pounds of a mix of rolled oats and sweet feed, just a 12% sweet feed. And she gets that's a 50-50 split on that. And then she gets a nice big flake of alfalfa hay whenever I milk her. Yes, Colleen, thank you. We are tickled to death that she is home too. So I'm going to take you guys up here and show you my stanchion. There's Miss Freedom in her pen, in her isolation pen. And the kitty cat's already checking her out over there. Sorry about that. I run over a bucket. But anyway, so tonight I have to get rid of her milk. It can't go to anything. I'm going to have to go dump it. But we're going to put this hay over here in the stanchion and put her feed down. So I got to show you my stanchion Gary built for me. He built this last Friday. He had put a roof on the shed, on the side of the shed several months ago. And then he built this stanchion for me. We're going to go to the back side of it so you can see. And I can put her in here. She'll come up to get the oats. And then she'll put her head in. There's a pin. See if I can get it with the sun not in it. There's a pin right here that I'll just push this over, put the pin in the hole, and she'll be in there and she's stuck. She can't back up on me. So we're super excited to have her home. I'm going to have to lead her. So I'm going to leave the camera here. Don't leave, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab her and bring her in. Gary went to get a bale of hay for her. So she's got to have she's got to be in that isolation pen. They don't want her grazing till they know for sure what's going on with her. And so he went to get a clean bale of prairie hay that hasn't been sprayed or anything. So he went to get a brand new baled up. Our friend, Mr. Paul, just baled that up this week. And so the other day, I can't remember if it was Monday or Sunday or Saturday, but he just baled it up, and he had a bale that didn't wrap right. And he told Gary, just go grab that bale. I didn't pick it up because it wasn't wrapped right. And so we're going to put that up here so that we can feed her that hay, and so that she has good clean hay. And then I've got her some oats here with some sweet feed mixed in it and a flake of the alfalfa that we have. And so Gary will be back shortly. I'm not sure how long I'll live stream. I guess as long as y'all stick with me. But I'm going to go grab her out of the pen real quick and bring her up here and get to milking. So I think I'll leave the camera where you can see me bring her up. Yeah, sorry about all the moving around. Finding a bucket that's clean that I want to sit on. All right, I'm going to go get her. She's moving fast. She wants to get to her baby and to her feed. All right, we're going to get her tied up too so that if she's lost enough weight to get out, I won't lose her because I can't let her get in with that baby. All right, can't stay long. I'm at work. Hooper's Mayhem. So we got Freedom home. She came home from the hospital today. On the other side of her, she does have an incision where they did that biopsy yesterday. I'm going to milk her real quick because she's pretty full and we can't put Freeman in with her yet. So guys, stick around if you want to. If you need to go, feel free. But I'm going to put the camera here. Hopefully you can see her and me. And I'm going to get to milking. Maddie, hush. Maddie, that's enough. Sorry, the dog's barking. She's not going to quit. Hopefully you guys can see her and see me. Hi, Jan. So I'm going to try to have that where you guys can see her and see me. I won't be able to talk much while I'm milking. I feel weird leaving y'all hanging while I'm milking. I hope y'all are doing good. You love the different sounds. Cool, cool, cool. There's lots of sounds here on the homestead. Okay, you're going to have to get milking lessons. Well, come on over, Jan. Miss Freedom's gentle to milk most days. I'm going to try to get this closer where I can talk to y'all. But I want to keep it where if she does kick or something, then she's not going to get my camera. Get my phone anyway. Yeah, lots of sounds here on the homestead. It's nice to see her so bright. It was so sad to leave her when she felt so bad to leave her at the hospital. I mean, honest, I've had to leave my kids at the hospital, and it was like that. I felt like I was leaving my child. You know, where they wouldn't let me stay with them. That was hard. I'm not real worried about cleanliness because we can't save this milk anyway. So I'm just going to get it done. I'm going to dump this. So I got about a gallon of milk so far. She's doing real good for me. She's behaving. She's not got her oats ate up, though. She really likes those oats. And Maddie forgets that what she looked like, I guess. I guess Maddie slept a couple nights since Freedom was here last. She's barking her head off. All right, her 1/4's off. First quarter on the front here is almost stripped out. A couple more little squirts and it'll be done. Now I'm going to work on these back quarters. I like when I'm milking by myself to keep my bucket between my feet. And then I can just aim her teats to squirt into the bucket. Oh, girl. Oh. So the fun thing about her being at the college is the students and some of the doctors got to milk her by hand. They were really kind of sad to see her go home. They really liked her. They spoiled her rotten. Get back, Cat. The little kitten wants to come get some of the milk, but she can't have it till that medication's gone. Just an ibuprofen, but it's best not to save the milk, they said. Oh, she don't like the flies, bugging her. I'm going to save milk because I want to see where we're at on production. Because she was so down on production Monday that that we just really wanted to really see what she's doing. She kicked the bucket over this morning, so they couldn't weigh her milk. They go by weight. Last night she milked 14 to 16 pounds, they said. They got 14 pounds of milk, and she had kicked the bucket, and they thought they got another couple pounds, but they weren't sure. So we're going to make sure, which is, it's 8 pounds per gallon, basically. Oh, girl, oh, girl. That's just her tail thumping the barn. Excuse me, shed. It's not a barn, it's a storage shed. Okay, she's about out of her hay. She's getting fidgety. And I'm only about halfway done milking her. Okay, girl. I'm gonna just have to be still. Oh. Oh, girl. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna dump that. So we're just a little bit over 2 gallons of milk. Flies are bugging her. So that makes 3 quarters I've stripped out. If you guys don't know, cow produces a lot more milk in the back quarters. So each teat, the cow has 4 teats. Each teat is called a quarter. And that, well, it's not just the teat that's called the quarter, but the area of the udder that teat produces milk, that's the quarter. What produces milk is the quarter of that udder. And each quarter has a teat. And they produce more in their back quarters than they do in their front. And she's already dropped milk into the other quarters that I just emptied out. Not much, just a couple squirts. They call it stripping. You'll see me grab a teat and pull it down. And I'm just getting the last little squirts out until it doesn't squirt anymore. That's called stripping it. I still got that one back quarter, her back quarter that's away from me on her right side back quarter. That quarter produces the most milk out of her 4 quarters for us. Usually the calf helps us out and nurses that back quarter a little bit. But since he's not on her, I'm going to have to really work at getting it done tonight. She's just kicking at flies. She's not trying to kick me. Sorry, guys. I hope this isn't boring. Oh, now. I know you're getting tired, but we're going to get this done. I think Gary's back with hay. I think I hear him coming off the highway. She's getting restless, but it'll be okay. She's got some hay still up there. I should have started with that far side first, but out of habit, I started with the near side. Yeah, there's Gary with the hay. I don't know if you can see the truck. He borrowed a truck from a friend to haul the hay with. Oh, she didn't like that. I'm going to move the camera where you can see Gary coming in with the bale of hay. I don't know if you can, let's see. Can you see him? Oh yeah, he'll be coming in that opening right there. Maybe you can see him and me. She can hear screaming. Hi. Well, good. We're milking live.
Really?
Yeah. She's making a lot of noise. She's talking to him. He hasn't had a bottle yet. I probably should have done that before I got her up here, but she's so full. See all that milk we got in that bucket.
Can they see you? No.
Huh?
No, they can't see. Oh, yeah. Yes, they barely can see your head. Huh?
Yeah. If you want to move the camera around, you can. I wanted them to see you bringing that bale of hay in. You reading comments?
Yep. Hi. Y'all milking? Oh, she's milking. We're milking. You're milking? Somebody's milking.
I'm almost done. I'm on that last quarter. I should have started with it.
I'm gonna put the hay up against that gate, I think.
Okay.
We'll open and shut this one.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Sounds wonderful. All right, we're almost done. It's getting soft. All right, girl. All right, I know. Oh. I wasn't paying attention and she dumped it. She stepped in it. That's okay. We'll get a good enough guess. Let me move the camera down where you can see me. She likes to do that. She gets tired of it and she'll step in it. She thinks she'll quit, but we won't. I should have been paying attention, had the bucket between my feet, huh? Oh, girl. We're almost done. Getting down to the nitty gritty. She went back to eating. Figured out I wasn't going to let her loose and go to her calf. good to see her eating. We were really worried about her not eating. I'm gonna go back and strip every teat. Get all the milk out of them, so that she won't have Freeman feed. I know you're getting tired and you want your baby, but you can't go to your baby right now. All right, we're done. We'll see what the verdict is on the milk. We got close to 3 gallons here. I'll let you look in the, sorry, my nose itches. I'll let you look in the bucket and see what we have in here. So the bucket's more than half full. We got about 3 gallons in there. That's the first milking with Freedom home from the hospital. That's pretty good. That's consistent with what she was milking before. We were getting about 4 gallons of milk a day, and the calf was on her all the time. We never separated the calf. We would bring her up here to milk her, and milk her down at the pen, and he would still be around. So those of you that come in late, Gary built me some stanchions. I'll go this way so you're not in the setting sun. He built me a set of stanchions for her. And he had started that quite some time ago. I'll show you the roof. He just put a lean-to roof on our storage shed and built me a head gate and a trough to put her feed in. And that's brought her up here to milk. It's made milking a whole lot easier. We do put a set of kickers on her, and those are basically a set of hobbles to keep her from being able to kick. We hadn't had a whole lot of issue with her kicking when we first got her, but she had so much edema after having Freeman from going over her due date that we had to put kickers on her, because when she hurts, she'll kick. So she was kicking a bit, so we did get a set of kickers and put on her when we milk, and those are ready to come off. I'm going to take them off. Gary can chat with you for a minute. Yeah, I'll take them off. I'll put them on.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Jan. I just got in here. How about y'all? Well, I guess you guys saw Cindy milk and Milking Freedom. We got her home. And we got her some hay. And
can they see you? There he is.
Yeah,
in the shadows.
We go. And everything's better on the homestead when the Jersey cow's in good shape.
What do you think? Do you think we got 3 gallons?
Yeah, they're close to 3 gallons. They're 2.5 at least.
We did lose about a quart of milk when she kicked the bucket, because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, so that's pretty good. That's probably close to a normal milking.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty excited to have her home. She's made a mess out of her hay. She likes to pick out the alfalfa leaves on her alfalfa hay.
That's all right.
And
did she eat her feed pretty good?
She ate her feed really good. But I am going to need you to put a dividers in there, because she chased it.
Spot.
Yeah, keep it in one spot. She chased it all over the place. Okay. But I showed off your milking stanchion you made for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to let you put her up, because
This is a genuine Flint Hills milking stanchion, because
Yes.
it's got hedge posts.
the hedge posts on it, because she is really wanting to get to Freeman.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
the only thing that I got her up here with is because she knew that I was feeding that bump. And but yeah, I went ahead and tied her to the post in case she could get out, but she can't. But I didn't know she'd lost enough weight. I didn't know if she could squeeze her head out.
Okay, here we go, guys.
I'll try to keep up. Oh, it's starting to sunset here and starting to cool down. It's really nice. Colleen says hi. Heather, we won't be able to consume her milk tonight. They did, when they did her procedure, they did a liver biopsy yesterday and took 5 samples off of her liver. And they gave her Banamine, which is kind of like an ibuprofen. It's an anti-inflammatory and it helps with pain a little bit. They gave her that after they did the procedure. It's really crazy to me. Basically, they just squeezed her up and cut an incision in her and maybe gave her a little local, cut in a small incision in her, went in with a scope and took those samples. So it's kind of amazing what they can do in such a short time. And but they're not waiting on an insurance company to approve. All they're waiting on is for you to say, okay, I'll pay. And
man, if you could get that kind of procedure done in that kind of facility, man, that was a state of the art.
Yeah.
If they hadn't thrown the straw down on the floor, it's as clean as any operating room.
Yeah.
But they throw some straw down on the floor to absorb manure and stuff.
She's been getting to the tree limbs. I don't know if that's good or bad, but she does have an incision. I'll try to get over there and let you see on her side where they went in between her back ribs and to get to that liver.
Like smaller than a pencil.
They had 1 suture in it, and they took that suture out. That's how fast she'll heal up. She healed up. And we're just supposed to watch that site and watch for, the normal things you'd look for after a procedure.
Look for infection.
Watch for infection, watch for heat. But yeah, she's pretty excited about that hay. Maybe the sun's set enough behind that we can get a good shot. She's enjoying that hay that Gary brought in.
Good prairie hay.
And yeah. But if I can't get a shot of that incision, excuse me. Marcia says hi.
Hi, Marcia.
So anyway, we're happy to have her home, and I'm right in the gate, so I better move.
All right, you want me to take the camera and see if I can get a picture of that incision?
Well, I don't know how to take the camera off where I won't shut the whole thing unless you take the whole. Okay, guys, you're gonna go topsy-turvy for a second.
Hello. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see that.
Where they shaved off that.
See, it's right here. Where they shaved off that patch of hair, there's a little bitty incision, a little bigger than maybe a 1/4 of an inch, maybe not even that long. Yep. And she's eating away.
I was telling them it's so good to see her eyes sparkly and see her eating and feeling good. She's gained some weight back. She had lost quite a bit of weight. She's gained some weight back.
She's still got some more to go.
But she does have more weight to gain. I mean, she's on the fat side for a Jersey cow. Not right now, but normally. And she's normally more beefy. And we like to keep her that way. I mean, she wasn't so heavy that it's detrimental to her health. She's just made big. And so, yeah, Heather Hooper says she sees it. Hopper. I'm sorry, Heather. Marcia says her husband baled hay on the 4th. Yep. That prairie hay, they're baling prairie hay around here. Brett.
Brome feskew's
done.
Wheat straw's pretty well done.
Yeah, wheat's done. Okay, you want me to take the camera back?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to go topsy-turvy again. We're going to be on a... Woo! Hope you don't get motion sickness. But yeah, she's doing good. We'll see Freedom in the sunset. How's that? Look at that sunset behind her. There's some clouds, so it's diffusing that light a little bit. But yeah, guys, thank you. There's 7 of you that held on for the whole thing. That's awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. But yeah, we're pretty excited to have her home. If you can't tell, I'm super excited. Oh, Marsha's never even touched a cow's udder, let alone milk. Well, Marsha, you got to come along with me milking today. So at least watching it anyway. I don't know how much y'all could see because I just kind of I wanted the camera out of the way. I've got 1 broken camera. I don't need 2, you know. So which I need to call Friday and check on my camera to see if he was gonna double check what he thought was wrong with it. It would not be feasible to fix it. I can buy a used one, which I bought that one used. I can replace it cheaper than I can fix it. So we'll see. But she's enjoying that prairie hay. She's got good clean water. Freeman is in another pen. You guys saw him. If you want to go back and look at the video, you saw him. I'm gonna have to go and heat him up a bottle, and we've almost been at this an hour. I've been live for 54 minutes, almost 54 and a half. Gary's going to take the feed truck back to his friend and whew, flies. Take that feed truck back, and he'll come home, get our truck and come home. But guys, thank you for coming along with us. Miss Freedom is home. She's feeling much better. They said they didn't do anything for her but feed her. So except for when she had the procedure yesterday, they did give her some Banamine, which is like an ibuprofen, an anti-inflammatory. So that's why we have to dispose of the milk tonight. I might go ahead and dispose of it in the morning as well. But you're getting rain, Jan. Woo! Yay. And thank you that Freedom's better. We don't know. She was already doing better when we took her to the vet, but her milk production was so low and she obviously felt so bad. She was doing better than she was doing Saturday, but we wanted to make sure it wasn't something more serious, and it was serious. I mean, liver failure is serious. So her liver was 20% affected. And it should repair itself. Maybe not completely, but it should repair itself. And so she should be okay so long as we can figure out what caused the failure in the first place. And so, so that's what the biopsy was for. And they're wanting to rule out and figure out what it is. They do have a couple tests out to rule out some things that she's not showing symptoms for, but they want to make sure that those aren't in the picture either. Jan, we love y'all too, and thank you, Barb, for coming in. And I guess since it's been an hour, I probably ought to get off. 56 minutes is close enough to an hour, but I'm just so excited to have my girl home, and she's right in the sunset, so you can't get a real good picture of her for the glare. See if I move over here. Whoop, I went the wrong way with the camera. Okay, Gary's going to take the feed truck back. I'm going to try to figure out. Love you too. Bye. Okay. Whoop, sorry, guys. All right, I'm going to get going. And, well, Marsha, we're originally from Oklahoma. And we lived in Wyoming for a little while. But we've only been in Kansas 10 years. I got to figure out how to turn the camera here. She's going to get a butt picture. But yeah, we are originally from Oklahoma. I don't know who you're asking, but yeah. And I don't know if anybody else in here but us, Marsha and you, are here in Kansas, currently living here in Kansas. So anyway, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate y'all so much. We're tickled to death to have our girl home, even though we have to keep her in isolation and dry lauder. We're still tickled to have her home. So excited to see her better and see her healthy. And so we're super excited about that. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I pray you have a blessed day.